Well, hello, and welcome to Mart Plays Games. We're on the midweek stream, and we are taking a look at Ride 5 on the PlayStation 5. Yes, we're playing another Milestone game, and you know how much I like Milestones and their motorcycling games. I don't. But this is the trial version. On the PlayStation Plus game trials. There's a 2-hour window on this one, which I think is probably more than enough. I may be very surprised that perhaps Ride 5 is better than Ride 4, 3, 2 and 1, which I have found to be absolutely terrible games. And so we're going to take a look. We're going to find out if Ride 5 is actually a good motorcycle game from Milestone. To continue using Milestone servers, you must accept it. Alright, well, we'll accept it, but not really. Because all of these agreements are bullshit. English. Why are you using such a strange button to proceed? Why can't you just use normal buttons? Low, thank you. Stereo, master volume, come on, it's still too bloody loud. Engines down to 3. Menu music, why does that need to be so loud? Yeah, at least we've got options to turn those down. Well, easy is the default. We're going to leave it on easy then. What is that? AI difficulty 20%, aggressiveness calm, tyre wear off, collisions always on. Riding supports, transmission, track aids. Riding support. Can we not do custom? There's no custom. I think we'll put it on medium actually. We can always change. I don't care about bloody riders. And then you go and change the button from that weird one to X. No consistency.
It all starts days before, when you're still home.
Does it though?
You train, you prepare,
No,
you
you
try
don't.
not to think about it. And yet, you think about it all the time. Then you get to the track. You get to know the place. It's always different, yet so familiar all around the world. The tracks, the pits, busy people everywhere. You check the bike, clean some specks off the windscreen. The bike sits there like you, in apparent idleness, with an urge inside to hit the road. Engines start. The noise. The smell you know so well. A mix of gasoline, exhaust and rubber. Butterflies in your stomach. A wave of the hand. Rev it up. It's time to ride.
Mate, you're just reading that off a script. You have never ridden a motorcycle in your life.
This place is amazing. A new racetrack. 3 variants. A sequence of corners, slopes, challenging braking points. All built from scratch in one of the most beautiful places in the world.
And we're on a BMW.
And no expense spared.
Alright, shut up, mate.
This is not a racetrack. This is a rider's dream.
No, it's a racetrack.
Let's play with this new toy.
Stop being an idiot. Alright, first thing we're going to do is turn the volume down some more because it's still incredibly stupidly loud. Let's put that down to 3. Resume. Oh. And we're off the course. That was my fault because I was concentrating on something else then, not braking. So I'm not going to knock points off Milestone quite yet. I mean, my first impressions are this doesn't feel too bad at the moment. No. The braking actually feels better. Maybe Milestone finally got on braking right. And there's some nice feedback with the PlayStation pad as well, with it having the force feedback on the triggers. So I can feel what is almost ABS. You don't really feel ABS like that on a motorcycle. It doesn't due to the brake lever. And on the car you'll feel it through the brake pedal. Don't actually get that on a bike, because that would be quite disturbing if it did. But that's what they're trying to convey through the pad triggers.
Today's takeaways. Turn 1 looks easy, but there's room to do more. Turn 3 calls for a late apex, a calculated loss to open throttle with better traction.
Yeah, all right.
The breaking point before turn 7 gives you a chill down the spine. Whoever designed this knows how to keep a rider on their toes.
Whoever scripted this doesn't know anything about motorcycles.
Even alone.
I'll decide my lines, thank
here.
you. Don't you tell me how to do my lines. What now? I just want to play the game. Don't put me through this bullshit, please. Why Milestone? Why? Shut up.
A head-to-head challenge is another. There's no such thing as a friendly race.
Jesus Christ.
Racing is racing.
Tedious
and when there's just
shit.
2 of you on the track, one thing is clear. There's going to be one winner and one loser.
Yeah,
Races
we know
are
the
not
loser
won at
is, and the
turn
person reading
Don't
the script.
push too hard. Smooth and rounded.
Jesus Christ.
Easy on the tires. If you attack
And there's
too
no way
hard,
of skipping this
you'll end up in
bollocks
the
either.
gravel. It's easy to overdo everything. It's easy to lose your breaking point, your references. Concentrate. Focus. This is what you live for. When the
You're
red lights
breaking
go
my
off
focus, you
and the race begins.
shite commentator. Jesus Christ. There was absolutely no need for any of that bullshit. None. I don't want to listen to somebody gabbing on about a motorcycle he's never ridden. I just want to race the motorcycles. Not listen to some jibber jabber, which is all it is. Oh, apex that level, don't they? Just piss off. Oh, how many laps have we got to do? Oh. Perhaps a little bit earlier on the brakes than we needed to be. They've actually got the preservation of momentum right this time. Oh. The bikes feel like the right weight to me now. Finally, maybe finally, Milestone has actually made a good motorcycle game. Because this feels a lot different to the previous games, which were utter garbage. This is actually not too bad. I'm quite shocked. Perhaps Milestone have finally gone out and ridden a motorcycle for real. Because this feels a lot more like how it is to ride a bike. I've always been massively critical of previous ride games because, get out. Why is he? Just took me off you did, mate. You'd be off the circuit for doing that. Oh no, you see, that's not right. It went through moments of being good and then suddenly the braking was all to shit. Might be my inputs. I mean, you obviously get more braking force if you're upright, because you've got less contact point if you're over on the side of the tyre. The tyre's not only got a grip for cornering, but also gripping for braking. Well, we won that one just, I think. So you can obviously put more braking force down when you're upright, because you've got a large part of the tyre touching the tarmac. And we've got an RGV 250. That's interesting. Right, please don't give me a skip. I don't listen to any more of that bollocks. Continue career, race creator, dynamic weather, cross-platform gaming, split screen, and qualifying. Great. Thanks for coming back, and your experience with previous ride chapter is done, but we know how much you've enjoyed the series. You're wrong. I've thought your series has been absolutely fucking awful. That's why I want to give you an exclusive reward. I've got a Suzuki GSX-R 1000. I've got a Suzuki GSX-R 1000, not an R. But I had one of those motorcycles. Mine's a little bit older than that one. A little bit, well, actually no, it's not a little bit less of a racing bike. It has had some modifications done to it, which makes it a little bit quicker than the stock bike. They are beasts of motorcycles.
It all starts here.
Oh, not you again.
They
God,
say that for a real rider, racing is life. Anything before or after is just waiting. Well, it used to be. Truth is, to be a winner on the racetrack, you need to be prepared. The bike has to be perfect. You'll need to trust it, so it had better be ready. This is home. Away from the races. It might be small, but it has all you need to optimize, fine-tune, and set up your bikes.
Why, Milestone?
There will be time to think big.
You
to
nearly
grow.
had a good game,
First
and then you
things
had to
first.
spoil it with
Let's get your hands
unskippable
dirty.
bullshit like this. Jesus Christ, can we not turn that bollocks off? Please. Race settings, right. Can we? No, I can't get to the... No. No. Apparently I can't get to settings from this screen. Race settings, maybe we can get to it from there. No. I don't want to do bloody career. Why can't I just... What? Why are you forcing me through this? What now? What? Hide. We have to do that, apparently. Let's see what's on rider aids. Standard, auto brakes, moderate. I want those off. I want joint brakes on. Brake input modulation. It activates or deactivates modulation of the input type of the front brake. Activates it possible to brake while keeping good control of the bike and reduce risks of rollover. Yeah, we'll turn it on. Choose, yeah, we'll leave that. Automatic throttle deactivated. You can change the game speed, so you can actually reduce the speed. I suppose that's quite nice. Because it has to be, what has to be pretty? What has to be pretty? Tour. So we've got to do the tour. I just wanted to have a look at the why you. I don't want all the tips. I just want a race game. Just want a free mode. More bollocky bollocks that I didn't ask for. Yeah, starting on the 250 that everybody wants to ride. Don't need to see that, just more bollocks. Why are you spamming me with add-ons now? I quite like the Mugello circuit. I don't like the sound of 250s though. See, Ride before was about riding on street circuits and just having road bikes, and now they've gone and made it a track racing game. And riding on 250s, same as on 125s, is about keeping all your momentum in the corners. Because I think they don't get to particularly high speed, but they're light bikes and they can corner quite nicely. It used to be the middle series in MotoGP. Well, maybe it still is. I haven't watched MotoGP for a while. The bikes turn a lot faster now as well, which is how bikes turn in ride games, and even in the recent MotoGP and Superbike games. The bike. Oh, we're not doing the full circuit then. Short circuit round Mugello. We're on lap 2 of 3. And we're 2 seconds off the pace by the looks of it. See how much time you've got. Come on. How can you accelerate faster than me when I was out the corner quicker? Little buggers. Right. Final lap, we're going to come past you. And we've clicked the apex, so we're on the power. That didn't feel like we were on the power. Where are our revs? We're in the rev band. I mean, you've got most of your power on the 250 and the 9.5 to 12,000 range. It's all peak power on these bikes. And if you don't really keep it in that band, you've got no torque at all on these things. It's all power, power, power. I mean, 600's a little bit similar, but it depends on the button. You little shitbag, you should be black flag for that. Right into the back of me and it penalised me. That was not my fault in any way. And we can't continue, can we not? Is it going to lock us out from continuing? No, good. Snetterton 200 next. Interesting circuit. Why would you show the cliffs of Dover for Snetterton? Smashed into the back of me again. Snetterton's a much narrower track than Magellan. A lot narrower. Yeah, you're going down, mate. Apparently I can bash into them and not have to worry. Oh, bloody hell. Knocking me off. We'll set our own pace, thank you very much. Oh, we're coming up to a bend now. Come on, come on. See, I don't know what circuits they've got on this. If they've got Cadwell Park, I'd be very happy. Braking. We're up into 9th place though. 9th place. We'll probably get knocked off on the last corner on the last lap, like we were last time. He took my line and stopped me from progressing. That corner up. Thank you very much. Right. I think we should turn collisions off because I think the collisions are a little bit unfair, to be honest. I mean, once the collisions happen, you've got no chance of catching up again. Fucking hell. Everybody likes listening to a hairdryer going around the circuit. That's my favourite bit about 250s. Well, that and the burning oil and the environmental damage. Because these are two-stroke. When you race these, you have to rebuild these engines. Oh, bloody hell. And I'm last. Don't like that corner. Definitely not my favourite corner. Got to brake a little bit more on that as well. We're going to come in last place. Nice. All because we got knocked off. And the final race. On the national circuit of... where? I can't read that. Ricardo... I can't read that. That says... oh yeah, Ricardo Tormo national circuit in Spain. Oh, that's Spain then. Could have picked a better beach than that one though, I think. Somebody's just gone through some stock footage, haven't they? Gone, oh that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Can we change our tyres? No. We're on S22s though. I quite like S22 Bridgestones. I think we'll just start, to be honest. I don't think it's going to make any difference at this level as to our bike setup. Smashed right into by the AI. I'm going in a straight line, AI. So they've got the bike handling sorted in the game. They haven't got the AI sorted. The AI in this game is utter trash. They'll just ride into you and knock you off, even when you're in a straight bloody line. Are they just pulling away from me? Like, massively pulling away. Look, there you go. AI's just smashed straight into the back of me. And I'm right in last place again. That's... and that's a game issue, that's not a me issue. You were so close, Milestone, so close to me liking this game. And then your trash AI has to spoil it. Plus, you've locked out all of the other game modes from me trying that. I'm having to do this mode, which I don't want to do. I just want to try out the different bikes on the circuits. That's all I want to do. And you're forcing me into these crap AI races. Well, the AI riders will just knock you off. Still, I mean, it's only taken them 5 games to get the handling sorted, so baby steps. I might be prepared to pay 15-20 quid for the game. They're selling this for 70 quid on the PlayStation, which frankly is a piss take, because that is just the standard version. If you want the game with all the unlocks in it, yeah, that's going to cost you another 50-60 quid. And as soon as Ride 6 appears, in what, 12 months, this one will be abandoned, so it is not worth buying these ride games. Even though this has the handling sorted, it's not worth paying 70 quid for. It's just not with the appalling computer riders. Just rim into the back. At least I've managed to get a little bit into the back this time. But we'll get knocked off again. I guarantee as soon as we break at a corner, we'll get knocked off. Even if we have the line. Well, I quite like the circuit. This one's much more fast and flowing circuit. Snetterton is a nice circuit. Oh, yes, because it is definitely getting the braking more accurate, because we had less braking power there because we were on the side of the tyre again. It's definitely the case. I think that's our best finishing position. I mean, considering we got knocked off early on, we managed to pull back a few places on that one. Well, a few places, 3 places, not 3 points. It's locked. How do we unlock that then? Clear the junior. How do we clear it? Oh, I don't understand that. I just want to get out of this. Yes, I want to quit the career. Right. Home, dealership, all bikes. How much credits have we got? 9,000 credits, so we can't actually buy any of these bikes either. These are all locked out. And look, there you go, look. You're going to have to buy the Rebel pack if you want that one. And yeah, DLC. That's an unlockable in the game. Is it unlocked in the game? Well, there are quite a lot of motorcycles in this. There's a standard edition. I'm assuming this is standard. How many of the Ducatis they will be locked. Let's see, what have we got here? It's 748. Okay, quite a legendary bike. 916, yes. 998. I've ridden a few Ducatis, and I can't say I'm a massive fan, although the 999 is an excellent bike, and the Panigale is a superb bike. But the earlier ones, the clutches on them were really heavy, and I didn't find them that nice to ride. And the Monsters I don't get on with at all because of where the exhaust pipes run. Hondas. VFR 750. Not to be confused with the VFR. RVF and VFR are different bikes. It's a V4, that one. VTR, that was a twin. The SP1s and the SP2s, very nice bikes. And the 900 Classic Fire Blade Fox Eye, very nice bike. And the 1000RR, I've owned one of those. I didn't like riding that bike as much as I like my Suzuki GSX-R 1000. Those are later ones. Nakeds. They've got a lot of bikes actually. Yeah, I quite like the bike list. That's a VTR, it's another twin. Are we just going round in circles now? Husqvarna, they've only got one. I've ridden Husqvarnas as well. Kawasaki's, that's an old bike. The Zephyr. What else have we got here? We've got a KZ. So, a Z1000. I like these ones as well. These ZRX 1200s. The 900 I've ridden as well. Quite a nice bike. H2 I've not ridden. 6R I've ridden. I've got my old 636. And I do like the ZX 7R as well. But those are one of the bikes that I wanted. Yeah, I had one of these bikes, and I've ridden the ZX 10Rs as well. I do like those. I have considered selling my GSX-R for a ZX 10, and the H2. It's a nice bike. Don't have the GSX-R 750 though, don't I? It's a bit spent. Oh, they got the X40 now. KTMs, I've ridden a few of these as well. I haven't ridden the 890 Duke yet, and they're replacing that with the 990. Super Duke R, I've ridden those. Those are a beast of a motorcycle. I do like them. I've never ridden the RC9, never had the opportunity. I would like to. Or the RC8. Yeah, I haven't ridden one of those. I haven't ridden any MV Augustas either. They're expensive bikes, and that's a legendary bike, the F4 750. Very nice motorcycles. Very nice looking motorcycles, even if they're not the most comfortable, and they are pure sports bikes. They've got seats that are that thin. Nortons, alright, you've just got the one. I don't know that bike at all. It must be an old MotoGP bike, maybe. Now Suzuki's. The Katana. Was not a popular bike, that one. There's our RG and our RG 500. Oh, the TL. Now they're a twin as well, and they had a reputation as the rider killer motorcycle. It's GSX 750 is a legendary bike. And the Hayabusa. I have thought about buying one of those a couple of times. Now that is the GSXR I have. That's the K3. That's my bike. But it's not my bike because I don't have the stock exhaust, and I have a power commander in mine as well, which is all tuned and set up for the exhaust system. And it is mental. Fantastic motorcycle. More Hayabusas. Oh, one to Triumphs now. Yeah, I do like the street triples. And the speed triples. The street triple RS I nearly bought instead of my KTM 790 Duke. I was in between the two. And the reason I didn't go for the street triple is because if you wanted the quick shifter on it, you either had to go to the expense of the RS model, which very, very pricey bike, or you had to pay extra for it, whereas on the KTM it was all included. But I think it's the only model that has the quick shift included. The only problem I find with the KTM, at least with the 790, was that you ran out of revs on it so fast because it's a parallel twin, and so I was constantly bashing the rev limiter on it. So eventually I went back to straight fours, 4-stroke, straight four. They're my preferred engine in the motorcycle. Some people like twins. I like straight fours. And the Yamahas. Where's my R1? Ridden R6s. Quite like R6s. And R1s. I like the model. Not that one. I like the 2003, 2004. Have we got that? No. They're the ones with the really mean lights on them, aren't? Yeah, I didn't like the lights on the original one, which is the 98. These are a ridiculously fast motorcycle as well. I mean, any of these thousands are. Yeah, it's the 2004 one that I like the lights on. And now all these motorcycles have gone to these really thin strip LED things. Particularly telling on the new KTM 1390. Definitely looks like an interesting bike, but it ain't gonna be cheap. And the track Focus R1M. Oh. So the bike list in this is pretty good, I think. We can't trial them though by the looks of things. Free. We can't. Yeah, we can't. So we don't have a free ride mode then. Race. Time trial. Bike. Lane. I want to go for a lane, please. I want to ride. Let's just go for the. Oh, we'll race the ZX7R. Which track? Which track? Do we have Cadwell Park? We do have Cadwell Park. We'll go on the Cadwell Park. Favourite circuits is Cadwell Park. You've got this blind hill up to the corner, so there's a corner right at the top and it's blind, and there, that one. And then you come down here, boom, boom, boom. So left at another blind left, another blind right at the top of here. To another right, and this should lead us down to the mountain section, so that'll be a downward hill section now. Or am I a bit too early? Oh, I think I'm a little bit too early. Oh no, it's just the section I thought it was. I'm in the grass. And we'll go around this corner. This is a sharp corner. Oh, they've changed that. And if they've changed that to slow you down. Because now you're going up the hill section. This is where you used to... This bit here. Oh. Ow. You could lift the front wheel up. Bloody hell. Come on. You'd wheelie over that, and I've seen people almost flip their bike over that section because they've been a little bit too aggressive with the throttle and a little bit too weight on the back of their bike. And this is a tight corner. This one always used to catch me out, and they've changed that as well. There used to be a massive amount of wall there, and if you looked at the wall you'd miss your braking point. Brake. Coast around the corner. On the power. We should have had enough power to just coast around that. We had to get on the gas. Maybe we were a little bit too aggressive with the braking there. Yeah, because you're downhill on this as well. This is a really tricky corner. I think that's probably the most tricky corner on the circuit. Yeah, I haven't ridden that part of the circuit before. They definitely changed that. Oh, it's a configuration that I've never ridden. this hairpin corner here. This one up here. The one that we're about to do next. This is a really tricky corner. I think that's probably the trickiest corner on the circuit. Maybe the downhill one is trickier. But I found that one the most daunting corner on this track. But it still remains my favourite circuit in the UK, Cadwell. At least for bike racing. It's not so good for cars because there's no passing points on it. It's a really, really thin track. But for bike racing, this is excellent. Oh, we've gone a bit wide. Invalid lap. Have we actually done a valid lap yet? I don't know. I don't think we have. See where those bollards where it's coned off. That's where I've ridden on that configuration. So I think maybe they've changed the layout for bikes. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps that still run that same course for cars. Oh bloody hell! All over the shop now. And to the start finish. There we go. Boom. Boom. That's gonna sting. Oh. We got a photo made. It's definitely tarmac. End session. Well, there you have it. That is Ride 5 on PlayStation 5, and we did invalid laps on all of those. Our second lap was our best one, though. Yeah. In terms of a Milestone motorcycle game, this is probably the best ride game that I have played. I didn't like all of that really nonsense narration stuff. It was just unnecessary, unskippable bollocks. The AI is utter trash. But the actual handling of the bike, they've gotten right this time around. It's almost as if they've gone and ridden motorcycles this time. Because the bikes feel like riding a motorcycle. They're actually behaving as I would expect a bike to behave on a track. And that's a lot better. It is a step change from their previous games in terms of handling. But I still couldn't recommend this game at 70 quid. I do like the bike list. I think the bike list is actually quite extensive. Assuming that is the standard bike selection in the game and not this trial mode hasn't kind of pulled the wool over your eyes. So there are some licensing stuff there. If Milestone could sort out the AI issues in this game, I think the racing would be really pretty good. But because the AI is trash, I still think this is a middling game. Before I was rating them at 2 or 3. This one I'd probably give a 5 or 6 Bridgestones out of 10. So it's definitely better. It's definitely a lot better. And I would consider buying this one on a discount, I think. But that is all from me for today. I shall be back again on the weekend with another game from My Pile of Shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant evening, and remember to keep it rubber side up. Bye.